Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Mindful SMP. We're going to start things off here at our city build with a time lapse. So these two buildings are completed and looking really good. I'm just super happy with the designs and how these turned out. I think they're going to be a great addition to the skyline of the city. And we're now going to turn our attention to this space. And this is where we're going to build a church. Oh, hello. And there it is. So I did mostly stone with a little bit of a black stone accent, and I think it looks really cool. You'll notice there's this green up here. Well, let me tell you the story of this church. Based on this giant statue up on the hill here, I can tell Ethiqs is kind of a pretty big deal. So this here is going to be the Church of Ethiqs. So I'm thinking I want to add a contraption in here where basically people can come in and ask a yes or no question and get an answer, kind of like a magic 8-ball. But first I want to run over to the shopping district because I hear Rose Gold Serpent's swap shop is finally open and I want to check that out. Mindful SMP is sponsored by MC Pro Hosting. If you want to play on a server with friends, you can save 20% by using the code MINDFUL at checkout. Alright, let's see what this is all about. One book here says, "Hello and welcome to Rose Gold Serpent's Swap Shop. The idea is simple. In your allocated barrels, you have a book and quill, In this you write an item you would like and something you can swap in return. Be sure to check back regularly to see if anyone has answered your swap. You can swap anything you like, but please be reasonable. For example, don't swap diamonds for dirt. That's just rude. Have fun. Cool. Got Chunky, D, It. Here's my little space here. Here's my little book. What are we looking for? Might have to think about that a little bit. What do we got upstairs? Oh, got Lautner's space. Got Ethiqs. There's Reese. There's another upstairs? Here's Rose Gold Serpent. Fun little balcony. Let's see, I could definitely use some enchanted books. Let's see, and I wouldn't mind having Soul Speed. Wouldn't mind Sweeping Edge. We can leave it at that for now. I'm going to put some of my weirder items in the lower chest, and if anybody wants one of them, they can make me a deal or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put a Ravager head, my Emerald ore, a music disc, and my own head, because those are all unusual items, and maybe somebody would be interested in one of those. Back to the church. All right, let me show you how to make a magic 8-ball. We're going to have 2 droppers in this system, one that faces up and one that faces backwards. Right behind these droppers, we're going to have 2 hoppers, one that faces into the bottom and one that faces off to the side, like so. Now off of this hopper here, we're basically just going to build a little item filter. Item filters are basically that sort of shape. So you put a repeater facing forward in this little pocket. Repeater's going to face into a torch, which will be on that block. And then coming out of this hopper, we're going to have a comparator that goes into some redstone dust. Just like that. Last thing we got to do is we got to put a torch here, and then a block, and then a torch on top of that block. And that's basically our whole system. This top hopper here, we're going to put 4 unique items. So these items are all renamed, so nothing like that will ever come through here again. And then in the front slot, we're going to put some pork chops. You'll notice this goes down till it gets to about 18. And what's going on here is they're just flowing through, and this comparator senses that. And since it's so full, the signal comes all the way around, and it turns that torch off. Now there you saw, the torch popped back on. And that's because this got down to 18. The signal was low enough that there was not enough signal to go all the way around, so this torch kicks back on, and that locks this hopper. So what does that all mean? That means if we were to come up to this and throw some item on there, nothing is going to happen. But if we throw the item that is in the first slot on there, it will pass through, get spit out, and then that signal spills over enough so that we can get this dropper to spit out one of the answers for our magic 8-ball. And that's really it. You just have a item filter and a little torch tower to get your answers to spit out. I think it's finished. There's a little bit I want to do around back yet, but inside we're basically done. So when we walk up, we've got these nice lights. And then inside, it looks like this. Same nice lighting around the side, the big green E for the Church of Ethiqs. Have some hidden light in the floor here to keep it all spawn-proof. And so when we walk up here, there's a nice sign that says, "Welcome to the Church of Ethiqs," and then there's a book. And the book says, "Hello, welcome to the Church of Ethiqs. Think of a yes or no question, place a pork chop on the green square, and receive your answer. All glory to the slime." So the green square is right here, of course, and when we do that, we'll receive one of these 9 responses. So I put kind of a magic 8-ball inspired answers in there. So we've got yes, it is certain, and most likely. On the other side of things, we've got no, don't count on it, and very doubtful. And then down the middle, there's ask again later, reply hazy, try again, and what would Ethiqs do? So pretty fun. We're just going to cover that up. And so if we give it a shot, we think of a yes or no question. Are you going to subscribe to my channel? And then we throw the pork chop on here. It is certain. So do it. Click the subscribe button. Lautner was over here building a path, and we were attacked by a witch, and we ended up catching her in a boat, so yeah, I'll have to figure out what to do with her. So this is absolutely bizarre. You can basically drive the witch around, and she'll throw the potions right over your head. It's like you're a tank. Well, I think that's where we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.